Every week, digital initiatives kick off with the same questions. How fast can we implement generative AI? Or when do we migrate to the cloud? But leading with a specific technology stack means you are bypassing the actual business reality. You are searching for a nail simply because you bought a very expensive hammer. The immediate result is that architecture teams spend months and millions of dollars building highly sophisticated, technically flawless systems. Yet, without checking where customers are frustrated or where employees are wasting time, these flawless blueprints run a massive risk. They solve the completely wrong organizational problem. Avoiding this trap requires a shift in how the role is defined. Rather than acting as technical specialists waiting for orders, architects must operate like entrepreneurs, identifying friction and validating business needs before they ever touch a blueprint. Adopting this entrepreneurial mindset ensures that enterprise technology investments deliver lasting business value, rather than piling on expensive technical debt. This starts with bottom-up discovery. Standard market reports and maturity assessments give you context, but because every competitor has them, they offer zero competitive advantage. Henry Ford famously noted that if he had asked his customers what they wanted, they would have requested faster horses. End users often describe solutions when they mean to describe pain. The architect's job is to look past the request to find the source of that pain. When a department head urgently requests a new AI tool, they may not need artificial intelligence. They might be struggling with terrible knowledge management, unable to easily find their own internal documents. Similarly, a loud demand for another custom workflow application often points to unclear business ownership. The software isn't missing, the leadership alignment is. You will never uncover these realities inside a governance meeting. You have to leave the conference room and directly observe how work is actually performed on the floor. Pushing past explicit requests to find those hidden, unmet needs is where an architect creates true strategic advantage. This chart contrasts abstract technical outputs on the left with measurable business outcomes on the right. While architects love exploring vector databases or microservices, executives rarely care about the nodes and gateways. They care about reducing costs, hitting compliance targets, and growing revenue. Apple understands this logic well. A customer buys a laptop to gain personal efficiency and creative capability. The advanced processor inside is simply the engine that enables those outcomes. To bridge the gap between technical design and executive action, architects need a completely different superpower: written communication. A highly complex architectural diagram might look impressive, but it rarely influences investment decisions. Clear, structured writing explains the problem, the trade-offs, and the value proposition, which is what actually builds executive alignment. Building this alignment requires a rigorous filter to ensure every technical choice serves a clear purpose. This is where the concept of ikigai becomes a functional tool, aligning technical excellence with what the business needs and what generates actual value. Without that central anchor of purpose, technological innovation quickly degrades into aimless, incredibly expensive experimentation. Deploying any new system without a clear business purpose creates organizational friction rather than resolving it. Once a solution is defined, the final step is scaling it. But the IT industry typically focuses scaling entirely on metrics like higher transaction volumes or massive global server loads. True enterprise scale is about creating reusable business capabilities. It's an architecture that actively drives down the cost of future innovation rather than piling up isolated single-use solutions. Building for adaptability gives the business the agility to respond to sudden market shifts much faster than its competitors. An architecture succeeds when it creates the structural flexibility to realize tomorrow's unknown opportunities. Performance under today's load is the baseline. Adaptability is the ultimate competitive advantage. As artificial intelligence accelerates, new technological platforms evolve and become obsolete at a staggering pace. Mastering specific, trendy tools no longer guarantees an edge because every competitor in the market has identical access to those exact same platforms. What truly lasts is a deep understanding of human behavior, systemic organizational problems, and genuine business purpose. Those skills easily outlast any fleeting technical expertise. An enterprise architect's legacy is defined entirely by the meaningful business change they facilitate through empathy and clear communication, never by the transient technologies they deploy.